Math Genie.
In this video, I'll be explaining how to solve perimeter problems. Let's look at the example question. The height of a rectangle is 4 centimeters more than twice its length. If the perimeter of the rectangle is 26 centimeters, what is its area? So we're given that a height of a rectangle, which I'll represent as a h, so the height equals, it's 4 centimeters more than twice its length. And if I say that length is represented by a variable L, we can say that 2L, or twice its length, plus 4 centimeters equals its height. So we're given with this equation. This is one equation. So just so that it will be easier to explain for me, I'm going to draw a quick diagram here. So let me draw a rectangle. So if we have a rectangle that looks like this, like that, and I want to label this right here. So let's see, this is the length. So we are given that this is the length. I'll say this is length, length, and we're given that the height here, the height is 2L plus 4. So I can just write, instead of putting h here, instead of doing that, I'm going to simply do 2L plus 4. And same thing over here, 2L plus 4. That way, I'll only be left with one variable, which is this L. So I won't have two variables to worry about. So we all know how to find the perimeter of a rectangle, and that is the perimeter of a rectangle equals 2L plus 2W, or in this case you can just say 2H, it doesn't matter. It's just basically to find a perimeter of anything, you're just adding up all of the side lengths. So in this case, what we're going to do, the perimeter is going to equal 2L plus 2L plus 4. So we already have set up a equation here. And this time, we're given what the perimeter of the rectangle is. We're given that is 26 centimeters. So instead of P, we're going to replace that with 26 equals 2L plus 2 times 2L plus 4, close to parentheses. And now we just have to solve this, and we'll get what L is equal to, what the length of the rectangle is. So let's get rid of the parentheses on that side. So we'll just group it out like this. So 4L plus plus 8. And let's make the group the like terms. So that's going to be 6L plus 8. I'm going to subtract 8 on both sides, and that's going to give me 18 equals 6L. So we're given that L is equal to 3. So the length of the rectangle is going to be 3 centimeters. So now, since we know what the length is, we can easily figure out what the height is. So from here, we're just going to simply plug in 3 in the place of L. So we're going to get 2 times 3 plus 4. And we all know that this is 6 plus 4. And this is 10. So now what we can do, that we already have figured out, that H is 10 and the L is 3. And all we know, and now everything we have to do now is to find the area, which is what the question is actually looking for. So be careful that you just don't stop here, and remember to read until the very end of the question. So to the area formula to find the area of the rectangle is just simply L times, in this case, H. So this is going to be 3 times 10. So our answer is going to be 30. Now always remember to write your answer with correct units. It's going to be 30 centimeter square. So this is going to be the final answer to our question. And also, you always don't have to draw a diagram like I did over here. As you can see, I drew a diagram just to visualize, but you can always just simply have this diagram in your mind Or you can just simply remember that the perimeter is always going to be equal to 2L plus 2W. Then you don't really have to draw a diagram like this. Thank you for staying until the end of this video.
Math Genie.